Let's pay homage to the Buddha. Namo Dassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Dassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Dassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. So today we will learn the noun system in Pali. So a noun system. Actually, that noun, commonly, even though we say noun, but in Pali word, so that one is used as a nama. Okay. So, but under the nama, so not only noun, but also the adjectives and then pronoun and then number, sankhya also are included. So all of these uh, can be declined. Later we will see declinable ones. So all declinable ones are called the nama in Pali. Okay, that is nama. So now decline, you see, actually Pali is uh, inflected language. So inflected language mean so in the so even in the verb form, in the noun form, based on their case meaning. So those forms can be changed. It's a changeable language. So for example, like in English, so for the subject we use I, but for the object we use me. For the others case we use the by me like that. So to in Pali also, so I or me in this way, can be changed. So that is why that one is called the inflected language. So the noun form are inflected. So that is why the inflected language now is called the now is declined. So decline means changing like the boat door. So that is subject. But as the object, we will use the boat down. So that is object and so on. So in this it can be changed, you see. That one is called the declined or declinable. But for the buffer, we have already learned. For example, gachati. So for the buff, so buff is conjugated. So for example, uh, gachati as that person singular. We already learned that gachanti and so on. So that one is all of those, decline or conjugated are called the inflected. Okay, so but we have already learned so present tense and future tense. So now we will go to the noun. Okay, so for the noun system, in the noun system, we need to know the three kinds of things. One is so types of noun, and second one is the so gender of genders. Okay, So grammatical gender actually. And then that one is, case ending. So case ending means, for example, in the subject, like the all case, in the object, like the and case, like that, those are case ending. So case ending. These three things are important to know. So now the past one, types of noun. So that types of noun, so actually two types of noun in Pāļi mainly. Two types of noun. So they are, the first one is noun ending in vowel. Okay, ending in vowel, those are just a, a, e, e, u, and the, u. So these six vowels. And then the second one is so ending in the consonant. So noun ending in consonant. So those have ending in the da consonant and the ra consonant and the sa consonant and the an consonant. So only four. So in this way. So based on the that vowel ending or consonant ending, so their declension will be different. So that is how we need to know in this way. Okay, now and the second one. So grammatical gender. So grammatical gender is commonly masculine gender. So three genders. So one is masculine gender. So like a male. So in the masculine gender also other types of noun. Those in Pali also such a gender system is used. So and the next one is the neuter gender. And so last one is feminine gender. Okay, so actually these are, grammatical gender that is at the very beginning, but mostly, so masculine gender represent for the male, for the, so living being, but for the, so animate, no animate thing are also can be used in masculine gender. So to feminine also mostly refers to the female noun, so female person those now represent for the female person will be feminine gender, but so exceptionally. So sometimes even though those are things, no animate things that can be masculine gender. That is why generally we can say that these are grammatical gender not based on the sex. So that is one. And then next one is the uh, case ending. That is, we have the eight case ending. So eight types of case end. three types of case, and then they are the first one is the nominative. So nominative case commonly we use for the subject case also. And then the second one is vocative case. So that one is commonly used for the calling or addressing. And that one is accusative case. So that one is also commonly we use the object. And then next one, so is instrumental case. So instrumental case is, refers to used to refer to those things that can help us. For example, now we are learning Pāli, so through the internet or through the computer, through the online. And so we can go the other place by bike, by vehicle like that, or on foot. So those things like a foot or a vehicle or online or internet or computer, phone, mobile phone, they are a kind of the equipment, a kind of the usage. So with the help of them, we can do something easily. So to denote that we use the instrumental case. So that is why, with online or on with vehicle, by vehicle we go. So that is why, this case. So commonly we can understand the, with or by. And then next one is, dative. So dative case. Actually, dative case are also commonly used to refer to the one who receive. So one who receive, for example, now I am giving lecture, I am teaching you. So you are receiving of my lecture. You're receiver of my lecture. So to denote that who receive who, in this, you give something to your friend. You give a present to your friend at the time. Your friend is receiver. So if probably such a person will be expressed with the dative case. That is why this case also can be expressed with the to or for. So I give it to you like that, dative. And then next one is the ablative case. So ablative case is commonly used. For example, we start learning, we learn Pali from the beginning. So from the beginning, not from the middle, not from the end. So starting point. And uh, so you come here or from your home or from your market or something like that. So you come to the office from your home in this way. So where you come from, where do you come from? So such a sense. So at the time to express the where, from where, from where. So commonly in Pali with the ablative case. So that is why here, ablative case also commonly we can understand the sense of from. So from home to the market, from the market to the home, or from the market to the office, like that. Okay, now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then now 7 case. So 7K is genitive case. Genitive case is we use relationship between two things or a person and things or maybe two persons. For example, so your son or your friend, like this. So our friend or my teacher. So in this way here, your, mine, our, his, her, like that. So to denote such a relation between two things or two person and things, my book, your phone, your computer, my computer, like that. So that is this genitive case is a kind of the possession. So to express the possession or relationship between two thing and person or person and person also. So that is why commonly we can understand of or apostrophe s. So genitive case can be understood like that. And now the last one. So number 8, that is locative case. Locative also, location. So commonly it is used to refers to the location. So that is so where in my home, in my office, so in the street, on the road, on the bus, like that. So that is why. So to express the place of somebody or something, we use the locative. That is why that one. So at, in, or on, so can be understood. So generally, later we will see that again. So now just to, okay, so these three facts are important. So two types of noun and three genders, and then 8 cases, 8 types of case. And so now for the noun form, so now also, when here you see noun can be declined like the both door, both there. So that is based on their gender. So masculine is like that, both door, both there. And neuter will be different, like the so jade down, a land like that, not both there, not jade door floor. But for the feminine gender also will be like the mala, kanya, not Marlin, not Marlo, not Ganyo. So in this way. So that is why these the first one now we will learn that. So actually now uh so now but so then now so about it ending now. Okay. Now ending in so bowels. So that one also in the masculine noun. Okay, now short, huh? So masculine noun can end in. So a, e, e, u, and the u. You see these 5. And then for the neuter noun also. So neuter noun, so ending in the same actually. A, e, e, u, and the u. The same, but later a little bit slightly different. And then now feminine. So feminine noun is ending in the noun no e, e, u, and the u. Okay, now vowel ending now we will start learning. So for the feminine gender in this way. Okay, now we will learn that one. So the person, so this are for the masculine. And then that one is also with the masculine. And also we will learn two cases. So okay, vocative case and the accusative case. We will so three cases. Okay, now the past one. So there are and the u. Uh, so vowel ending, nouns. Mm, so nouns, so masculine gender, masculine gender. So at the time, so nominative case. So those vowel end here, masculine gender, like the one more point. So we need to, so these eight cases will be, so two numbers. So that is, the other one point also we need to know that, sorry. So number. So number means singular or plural. So two number. In other languages like the family of the Pāļi, family language of the Pāļi, like in Sanskrit, they have the three numbers. So one is singular, two is dual number, and the three and more are so plural number. But Pāļi is not like that. So Pāļi is like in English. So one is singular, more than one is plural. So in this way, that is a two number are also here. So number so singular and the other one is plural. So singular mean, just one. But plural mean so two plus. So in this way can be understood. Two plus, no dual form. So more than one is called plural. So that is, these 4 points we need to know in noun system. So now here, so vowel ending now. So now with the firstly nominated case. So nominative, and then here, so singular, and then plural. So these are in the masculine gender nominative case singular, change to the all. Okay. But in the plural, so that one becoming loud. So that means, so for example, those masculine noun like a Buddha means male person. So here, example. So Buddha, but as a singular form will be Buddha, but for plural, so Buddha in this way. So to another word like archeria, maybe so archerio, and then archeria, and also dhamma, like a dhammo, and the dhamma this way. So that nominative case at the very beginning, we already told you here. That one is, subject. So nominative case subject. That is why in the sentence, when we see the word Buddha like this, or that one subject, the Buddha expounded Dhamma in this way can be understood. The Buddhas will do something like that. Okay, so and that is here you see. Those now ending in the R in masculine. So here this R change to the O, and this R is replaced with the Buddha in this way can be. So we have the many now with the ending. Ending is very common. So these are some of them. Okay, but all those now in masculine gender changing like this for the subject case or nominated case. Okay. So that is why, we have already learned that, for example, so the verb DCD. So at that time, so saw DCD, then, so D, DCD. Now we can change. So commonly we learn that saw DCD. So we have already he expounds. But now instead of the saw, we can say Buddha DCD. Okay? So the Buddha expounds like this. So, and then Ajariyo. Ajariyo DCD. So the teacher teaches. In this it can be understood. And also for the plural. So at that time, for example, Buddha at that time will be instead of the, so instead of the descended, now we can change. So Buddha descended. And then so Ajariya descended like this. Okay. And also so we have already learned some gerund verbs and so on. So that is why now so for example the other nouns we can practice. So Buddha, like the Agandoa, they say did in this way. So the Buddha so comes and expound in this way. Or the Buddha after coming, the Buddha expound. So Buddha. So maybe we can put Ida. So Bodho Ida Agandawa Desidi. The Buddha comes here and expounds. So in this way can be understood. So now that is just so some example of that one. So here for the noun changing, noun declination. So Buddha or those are ended in the those now ended in the R. So in this way changing, you can see. So that is for the up. And then, but for the E, So with the nominative case singular, so plural. Now, okay, e, u, and the, u. So rarely not change. In the, so nominative case singular also e, and in the plural also, e not changing, you see. In plural, so u, sorry, in the u, in the singular, u also not changing. Let's see. Just the same as the o one, e, u, in this way. E, u. But for plural, so the first one is becoming like a, up. So here are, but become long R. So here also long E. But this second one is already E. And for the U, long one, U. For U, already long, that is a U in this way. And that is one form, you see. Singular not changing, the same as the stem, the same as ending vowel, like the u. But for plural, the first one, so short one becoming long. So simply can be note that short one becoming long. And then the second one is so actually this E become the ayo. Later I will explain. But this E is becoming E no. So this U so this this U. Okay. U become awo. But for the U become the no. So that is the other special form. So why? How changing in this way? You see, actually here, all, here also all, here also all, here also all. So that is why, they can be note that. So ayo is E and the all. And ino also E and the all. And then awo also U and the all. Uno also U and the all. Okay. So this E can be changed to the aya. So that is why. So we have the aya like the ayo. So E change to the aya. That is how we have the ayo. And then U change to the awa. So we have the awo, you see, in this way. But here, so E and the U. So they are long one. That is not changing it like that. So E commonly becomes short. After that, no, now. It no. So to that is why for the U also U becomes short. After that the na. So U no. U no. Okay, in this step by step can be understood. Step by step. So now this one is just to how they become. So for you at the very beginning, just this so ayo, no, awo, no is okay. But so now how they become, how they are related to each other. So actually in this way, behind that. So we can understand this way. So, okay, now, those now, okay, now here I will put, two different to see for the R also. But R is changed to the O, but for this only the R, not second form, you see. So R is a little bit irregular, not so common. But the other ones are, okay. So now, these now, for example, Buddha, and then Muni, and then Sinani, and then Guru, and then we do. So those now ended in the R. Here, E, E, U, U. So now Buddha for singular become the Buddha, but for plural become the Buddha. So Muni for singular, just Muni. But for plural, so Mu, Ni, and then Mu, Nayo, Mu, Mun, and Ayo, Munio. And Sinani, so Sinani, and then Sina, Ni, and the other one is Sina, Ni, but becomes short, and then no, eat no. Sina, ni, no. Okay, Sina, ni, no. And for the Guru, so Guru and the Guru for plural, other forms of Garawo. And then, so we do, so we do no. Okay, we do no. So Buddha mean the Buddha, meaning Muni, Muni mean the sage. And Sinani, Sinani mean general. And then Guru, so Guru mean teacher. And we do mean the wise one, a wise one. So in this way can be. Okay, so Buddha, Muni, Muniyo, Sinani, no, Garawo. We do know. So in this example, you see here, Odo Ida Agandawa de se di. So we can place Muni Ida Agandawa de se di. And Sinani Ida Agandawa de se di. And Garu Ida Agandawa de se di. And we do Ida Agandawa de se di. In this, can be understood. So Buddha Ida Agandawa Desiti. So the Buddha comes here and expound or teach. Okay, here, so maybe teach also better. Teaches. So Buddha Ida Agandawa Desiti. The Buddha comes here and teaches. Muni Ida Agandawa Desiti. The sage comes here and teaches. Sinani Ida Agandawa Desiti. the sage, so a general comes here and teaches. And Guru Ida Agandawa they say di. So a teacher comes here and teaches. We do Ida Agandawa they say di. So a wise one comes here and teaches. So at that time, if we say, so for the verb form, so Buddha, so after that here, they, so descended. So Buddha, Ida, Agandawa, descended. Only subject and verb change plural. So Ida, Agandawa, we don't need to change. Buddha, Ida, Agandawa, descended. So the Buddhas and teach like that. So Buddha Ida Agandawa descendi and Muni Ida Agandawa descendi or Muniyo Ida Agandawa descendi the sage come here and teaches. Descendi Senani or Senani no Ida Agandawa descendi and Guru or Garawo Ida Agandawa descendi. So we do or we do know Ida Agandawa descendi. You see, even though they are subject, but their base and their ending vowel is different, like the A, U. So that isn't their form. Even though they are subject, their form will be different like that. So that point we need to notice, you see. So that is, in the sentence. So when we see the word, so at that time maybe sometimes like a boat door, sometimes just a mutni, sometimes like a senani or guru or we do. But if we understand this case ending like this, this one is subject, nominated case. But because of their ending power is different, their form is different like that, but subject. So in this way can be, understood. Okay. So now I will skip the bucket case for a while. So instead, we will go to the accusative case. The accusative case is more useful for us. So later, the vocative case I will explain. So now the accusative singular and then plural. So vowel is R, E, E, U, and the U. So for the accusative case, actually singular is just, adding the negahita. So just negahita we add. For the plural, so except commonly we add the or. For example, here also like we add then the or in this way, mostly. So now, to the if we add the negahita, so at the time, so we can get the, but for the plural, just a, you're not using this or, just a. Okay, is a little bit irregular. So please note that. And to the e, if we add that negate that a, but for plural, so becoming long, and then another form is ayo. So like to the e by adding the or, So E become aya, ayo, you see, ayo, E, A. So exactly the same as the nominative case, you see. Simply we can note that. And for the E, so actually we have only the, aim. So that means for singular before the, so this negative that, E becomes short. So that is, here also A, here also A. Because even though we use long form pronunciation, the same A. We could not pronounce like that, just A in this way. And for plural also exactly the same as the nominative case, ignore. For the U, so own, and the plural is U and the awo. And for the, oh, sorry, this one should be U, not E. Also, long one becomes short. And for plural, so U and the U, no, like that. So, plural is exactly the same as the nominated case. Nominated case, okay. Here, nominated case is, so I already explained that it's subject mostly. Here, accusative case is object. Okay. So now, for example, Buddha, example, Buddha, and then Muni, and Senani, and Guru, and then we do. Okay. So Buddha as the object will become the, Buddha. But for plural, so Bodhi. Okay. But Muni will become the Muni. For plural, one form is Muni. After that, Munayo. And the Senani. Actually, Sena name. So Senani. Senani no. And then for the Guru also will be, Guru. For plural, Guru. So Garawo. And then we do. So we do know. You see, plural is exactly the same as the nominative case. Subject and object are the same actually. But at the time, based on the above, we can understand. Based on the above. But object is so singular is quite different. So what did this sign negative that you see? So that is why here okay.
Yes, the
Mm.
example, the last example, we do. The
Sorry.
single one
Yeah.
should be we do, right?
Right.
Yes.
Okay, we do. Thank you.
Thank you, Sayada.
Okay. So we do, and then now in this example, now we can add. So for example, here the word Dhamma. So the word Dhamma also ending in the R, that is why. So Dhamma for plural. So Dhammi. So Bodho Ida Agandawa. Dhamma. They say D, you see, that is object. So the Buddha come here and so teaches the Dhamma. So in this way can be understood. So the Buddha comes here and teaches the Dhamma, and Guru Ida Agandawa Dhammandesiti. The teachers comes here and teaches the Dhamma. So in this way. And Muni Ida Agandawa Dhammandesiti. So Muni comes here and so teaches the Dhamma in this way. And also here we can understand. So Bodho Ida Agandawa. So Dhammandesiti. So maybe with the other buff, like so Pasati. So Pasati sees. So in this way. So other than the Buddha, Bodho Ida Agandawa, Sangam Pasati or Bhikkhu Pasati. The Buddha comes here and sees the Sangha of, so like a Bhikkhu also masculine gender. So that is, Bhikkhu. So Bhikkhu means monks. So for this subject, nominated case, accusative plural, uh, big singular, Bhikkhu. And for plural, so Bhikkhu, and then so Bhikkhu like that. So that is why here, the Buddha. So Bodho Ida Agandawa. So Bhikkhu Pasati. The Buddha comes here and sees a monk. So in this way also can be sees a monk or see the Sangha. So in this way also can be understood. You see. So now today we start learning the noun systems. So in the noun systems, mainly, so the important point we need to know, even though we say noun, but under the noun, so noun also included adjective also, and then pronoun and number, all declining one are included. So that point also we need to notice. And then in the noun system, 4 parts mainly we need to understand. So types of noun, and the grammatical gender, and the case ending and number. So types of nouns are mainly 2 noun. So noun ending in the vowel, like u, and noun ending in the consonant, like da, ra, sa, na. And then 3 gender, masculine gender, mostly for male person, and neuter gender, no male or female, not female, and feminine gender, mostly female, but grammatical gender, that is why even though for something are also can be feminine as well as the masculine also. And the 8 cases like this. So nominative case, especially for subject, and vocative case just for calling, hey, my friend, come here. So, hey, my friend, in this we call it. And the accusative case for object. Okay, now today we have already learned the nominative case, subject case, and the accusative case, the object case. Okay, So actually under the noun also power ending noun. So okay, next time I will explain one more point. We need to understand that one also. Okay, so now today we start learning the noun system. Maybe so next Wednesday we can practice some sentences with the subject and object, and the adverb also we have already learned. So some complete sentence we can try to translate and try to understand. Okay, so any question? Okay, so no more question. Okay, if no more questions, so let's start here by saying sadhu. So sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Thank you very much, Bante.
Thank
Welcome,
you very much,
Thank you.
Sayada.
Thank you so
welcome,
much, Sayada.
welcome.
Thank you, Saidong. Good night,
Wel-
Sukyoto.
Good night, welcome,
Yes,
Suki
Sayada.
Hodu,
Thank you very much, Sarah
welcome,
Kaya. Good night, Suki
welcome,
Hatu.